Good evening, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay, we have completed first lesson. You have shown me your fair books also. Many of you called me when you got doubts. We have discussed the difficult words. So in this way, we try to interact with each other. It's a effective way, though it seems artificial. But we don't have any other alternative to have or to create a natural classroom atmosphere. Yes or no, children? Yes. Then I have given some instructions regarding writing fair. For example, which color to use for borders, difficult words with their meanings are to be written first before writing question answers in the fair. So, like these instructions are given, you may listen this and you may listen this again and again. You will understand. And now, and now, we have to move ahead in the syllabus. That is, first poem we have to complete. The name of the poem is A House, a Home. A House, a Home is the title of first poem or poem. Here, one question is asked by poetess Lauren M. Hulley. She is American poetess. What is the difference between a house and a home? Discuss it with your partner. Then read the poem. Okay, we'll discuss first what exactly the difference is in between house and a home. Can anybody share your views regarding this? Yes, what is house and what is home? I'll be waiting for that. Send me your views. According to me, house and home, these two are different, they are not same. How? Okay, see. A house and a home are not the same thing. They differ in many ways. See here, a house is just a set of rooms made of bricks and stone, wood and glass. It has an open ground, the floors, cement plaster on the walls, windows and doors. But it is a lifeless structure. This is our house. I hope you understood. House means just four walls where we can find doors, windows, floors, cement plasters, bricks, stones, everything. That is why it's a lifeless structure. This is house. And now, what is home? Home is completely different than a house. Home is a living unit. It means a family, a set of members. It has parents, children, and they are bonded with ties of love and respect. They take care of each other. They share each other. They share each other's joy and sorrows. They work selflessly and cooperate to meet their basic needs. This is the concept of home. Look at this once again. Home. A home is a living unit where we can have our parents, brothers, sisters, uncle, aunt, and they are bonded with ties of love and respect. They love each other. They take lot of care of each other. These family members share joys and sorrow, joyful moments and sorrowful moments each other. They work selflessly, cooperate each other. So this is what a home. That is why I say home is a living unit. Home is a living unit. So I hope you understood the difference in between a home and a house. a house and a home. Okay, once again see, a house is what, nothing but it's a construction of four walls where you can have your door, windows, again floor, again all these lifeless things. Whereas home means all our family members to whom we love a lot, without whom we can't live. Yes or no? So this is what a home. A house and home, these two are different. Okay, shall we begin? Yeah. I will read first. It's a very simple poem. I will read it. You will understand. Just merely by just reading or listening. What is a house? It's brick and stone and wood that hard, some window glass and perhaps a yard. Its eaves and chimneys and tile floors and stucco and roof and lots of doors. Then second stanza. What is a home? It's loving and family and doing for others. It's brothers and sisters and fathers and mothers. It's unselfish acts and kindly sharing and showing your loved ones you are always caring. So this is home. I hope you understood. There are only two difficult words and which are there in the first stanza. I have mentioned there underlined. First word is eaves. Eaves means overhanging edge of a roof. Overhanging edge of a roof. Stucco means a fine plaster or cement. Fine plaster or cement that is made to wall, like that. So once again see, what is a house and what is a home. I have read it. You might have understood the concept. Once again I will explain. Children, see here, poetess in the first stanza says that a house is made of brick and stone and hardwood. It includes glass windows and very often a yard. There are a few other things also, like the tiled floors, plastered walls, and many doors. Okay, then in the second stanza, poet says, home means love and family. It means to work for the happiness of all those who live in the house. That is our brothers, sisters, as well as our parents. For the welfare of the family, each member has to work selfishly, and these family members are very very kind to each other and share the happiness and misfortune together. Misfortune means sorrowful moments. Joyful and sorrowful moments they share each other. The members of a happy home care for each other. They show it by their actions that they love. This is what we learn in the second stanza. Boys, I hope you understood the meaning of the poem. In short, poetess wants us to know the importance of home. That is our family members, parents, brothers, grandpa, grandma, uncle, aunt, cousins. These are the people with whom we share our joys and sorrows, without whom we can't live. And our family members only loves us the most in the world, especially our parents who who are doing a lot for us. Show your gratitude towards them by performing better in the studies. Upgrade yourself. Keep on studying so that your parents will feel proud of you when you get nice grades, rewards. I hope you understood the meaning and importance of home and our family members. If any difficulties are there, you can share your doubts. Thank you.